Welcome back. Now we're heading to the Upper East Side home of fashion designer Josie Natori. Now in the fashion world, the Philippine native says she's inspired by both her roots in the East and her life in the West, and it's a theme she's incorporated into her home design.
Hello, I'm Josie Natori, fashion designer. I want to welcome you to my home in the Upper East Side, and today I'd love to give you a tour of my interior design style. Natori is always about expressing the East-West sensibility. Starting in the foyer, I have one of my favorite pieces from my collection, this jade food dog, which really always in homes symbolizes peace and guarding the home. And when I saw this, there is no question that I had to have this in my Manhattan home. Ken and I love to entertain, so we really wanted to create a living room entertainment area where our friends could feel comfortable, have an intimate setting. Every piece in this room, furniture, accent pieces, lamps, mirrors, pillows, it became the foundation for the Natori home. Well, this is my favorite room, my music room. My favorite thing is to play the piano, and it's so important to have a room where I could have two pianos, my concert grand, and another grand, so I can play concerts with my piano coach. And also in this room is some of my prized possessions. I especially love this Buddha because of its patina. It has that cinnabar color, which very much is reflected also in this textile silk fabric that I had that became part of the door that opens into a TV. And here is this stone obelisk, which seems to fit perfectly into this niche. This is our dining room, which is probably one of the most important rooms in Asian culture, where you eat, enjoy friends, and you could just spend hours here. The really big accent here is the oldest thing I have in my textile collection. This is 1,000 Buddhas with gold threads from the 16th century. Here is an urn that I found in one of my trips in a Paris flea market, one of my favorite places to shop. It's very dramatic. And here is our bedroom, which I believe is the ultimate retreat. Beginning with a carpet, we chose probably the most luxurious carpet we have. It's made of silk. It feels yummy to your feet. We designed this room so that you could really close all these windows. It gives us the feeling of quiet and privacy and just the kind of peace that we want after a long day. And finally, the most indulgent room I have in my home, my walk-in closet. I chose the red cinnabar lacquer color as a perfect backdrop for the closet, where it shows most of my black wardrobe. I think it's sexy, but it adds a really wonderfully fun element to the room. I think that this light fixture is quite amusing, but quite decadent at the same time, with a rock crystal fringes and the mesh framework. And of course, this room is the perfect backdrop for something so important to me, and that's fashion. Somehow, this room seems to be the final stop after a dinner party where everyone, men and women, want to see my closet. Thank you for joining me in this tour. I hope in some small way I've been able to inspire you with some ideas for your own home.